What's good, y'all? Hope everyone's okay today on this lovely Thursday. So, this was gonna be a video about how my kid is turning 13 tomorrow, and I'm about to have a teenager and stuff, and like, I was really looking forward to doing that, but I just got word that a very, very dear friend of mine who we fell out of touch due to a difference in politics. I mean, she was a leftist too, but she was very, very anti-ML, and I don't know if her ideology changed at all in the last 2 years since the last time I spoke to her. I think the last time I spoke to her was 2019. Her name was Chelsea Juliet, and she passed away on the 19th of September. She was in my Won't Be Erased video. We were very, very close throughout the spring and summer of 2019. We had met at the TransFem bi-weekly meeting at the NMTGRC, the Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico, back in 2018. And we just lightly conversated a little bit, and then the GameStop shit happened, and I don't know, I ended up finding her on fucking Tinder of all places, and like, she hit me up and said, hey, we met at TGRC and this and the other, and I was like, oh, hey, how you doing, this, that, and the other, and she really liked my music, and she was a hip hop head, you know what I mean? And we started hanging out pretty tough, and we were real tight through like the spring of 2019 on through the fall of 2019. I remember she was at my house. Her mom had terminal cancer, and she was at my house when she got the phone call that her mom passed. I mean, we were close. We were really close, and I really, really love that girl. And it just someone commented on my last YouTube video, and said, hey, did you know Chelsea passed away? And I mean, that just like totally blindsided me. So I went and investigated, and sure enough, come to find out, she was struggling with depression for a long time. And I remember after mom passed, she had gone out to Tennessee, and she had been involved with a woman named Vida, or Vida. I don't know if you're watching, please, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I never met her, but like, Chelsea went out there, and I guess they came back to Albuquerque. This is after we had our little falling out, and they were together, I don't know the whole story. Like I said, we hadn't spoke since 2019, but it just blindsided me when I got the news, and I am fucking tore up about it. Like, there's a million things I could say that I wish I was a fish, whatever. You can wish in one hand and want in the other, or wish in one hand and shit in the other, and see which one fills up faster. You know what I'm saying? And I just hope that she's at peace now. And pardon me, it's raining, and I have windows down, and I need to roll them up right quick because I'm getting splattered with water, and I let my joint go out. Yeah, she's a very dear friend. I thought of her like a little sister, like, she she told me many times that she really looked up to me, and she really looked up to, what I did. And I fell into a role as an older sister type. She was about a year ahead of me in transition. She's a trans woman too. She was about a year ahead of me in transition. And I mean, she's absolutely gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. And like, she inspired me as much as I'm sure I inspired her. And I love her even more now. I'm not going to pass judgment. That's one thing I won't do. When I lose somebody to suicide, if anything, my love grows stronger for them. Because I'm not going to say they should have, shouldn't have. I don't know where they were at. But obviously they were at a place serious enough that they thought their only path to peace was to take that route. And, it hurts. It hurts. Yeah, of course I wish she would have reached out. Of course I wish I would have reached out, But like I said, we were estranged from each other. Our last conversation, we made it absolutely abundantly clear that we still loved each other very much, but, we needed to have that space. And I respect that. I respected that, and I stepped back. Because, I mean, it was me that was the aggressor in our fight, but, I mean, that's life, right? I've been losing so many people over this last couple years. Just lost another homie, Patrick. Dude was big in the drum and bass scene in Albuquerque, and he used to rep the Skull Control clique, and that's the label that was like, Zoology and Dom Life and DJ Audio, Wake Self, Def I, Dias Winters, myself, Awkward Act Right, like just like the who's who of who was hot in hip hop in New Mexico. And like, we had this super crew, and we touched on the drum and bass side too. And P was the drum and bass cat. Like, that dude could dance. Every time I saw him, he had a smile on his face too. And he recently passed. I don't know the cause of his passing, and I'm not gonna intrude or invade, because it'll come to light eventually. But it's just, you start losing people, and people you've known and loved, and like I didn't know Chelsea that long, but I loved her so much. Like, she was there for me, and I was there for her, and like, we were tight. We were fucking tight, And regardless of being estranged from each other, we still... Sorry, Cage is the door. 1 second. I swear to God, that kid can always put a smile on my face no matter what, But, I just wanted to bring attention to Chelsea, because she's such a wonderful person, such an amazing person. Like, anyone whose life she touched was better for it. And that's a lot of light that the world is going to miss, and I'm going to miss tremendously. But she did what she felt was necessary, and I can't do anything but respect that. Even if it's what I didn't want, it's what she felt she needed to do, and I respect that. And if anything, I love her more for it. But that's about all I got for today, because I'm going to grieve Tonight I'm going to grieve pretty fucking hard. And, you know, I hope y'all have a great day. And, just remember to tell people you love them. And to squash beef. Squash fucking beef. Squash any petty little fucking beef you have with someone that you hold dear. Because you don't know what's gonna happen. And, you know, I'm gonna be tipping a few tonight. I'm gonna be getting fucked up. I haven't been drinking for like a couple weeks, but I'm getting fucked up tonight. And yeah. Anyway, I love y'all. Solidarity, comrades.